Chinese state television recently released fresh footage of the commissioning of the Fujian aircraft carrier into service. So here's a little commentary. The ceremony was held on November 5th at the PLA Navy's main carrier facility, Yulin Naval Base, on the island of Hainan, south of mainland China. Here we can see the Fujian next to China's carrier Shandong, commissioned in 2019. China's first carrier, Liaoning, was put into service in 2012. Fujian is a 80,000-ton carrier, China's biggest and comparable in size to US 1950s Forrestal class. US Nimitz and Ford classes are larger still, at 100,000 tons. Shandong carrier seen here is smaller at some 65,000 tons. Here are Fujian's defensive systems, HQ-10 missile system similar to US RAM, and a 30mm 11-barrel self-defense Gatling gun. Fujian has 4 of each, and 32-tube decoy launchers, 6 in total. Xi Jinping, China's president, was of course present at the ceremony. Here the carrier's hangar is visible. Exact dimensions are unknown, but during the construction process estimates could be made. Nimitz's hangar should be some 25% larger, but Fujian should still be able to store 24 J-15 sized fighters inside its hangar. Moving on to the main deck, we can see 4 arrestor wires and 3 catapults for launching planes, 1 fewer than US Nimitz or Ford have. The deck was populated with a careful selection of aircraft for the ceremony. The new stealthy J-35, similar in class to F-35, was joined by the heavier J-15, a flanker variant with advanced sensors, of which some 50 or so can be launched by Fujian's catapults. KJ-600 AWACS-like plane was also present, similar to the US E-2D Hawkeye, and the Z-20F helicopter was shown for anti-submarine and maritime patrol missions, sporting short-range anti-ship missiles. As on US carriers, the deck crew wears different colored jerseys, according to their role. These shots nicely show off the island, complete with multiple frequency large-phase radar arrays similar to the US Ford class. Fujian also uses a catapult control station right next to the catapults, again like the US carriers. Catapults themselves are powered by electromagnets. The only other carrier using similar tech is the US Ford class. EM catapults should enable more gradual acceleration and deceleration, leading to less wear and tear on aircraft. Plus, EM cats should be easier to maintain and their ancillary equipment is less bulky. There was a bunch of other footage showing off quality of life features like the mess hall, as well as crew's berthing or sleeping compartments, again of generally similar comfort levels to those on USS Ford. That concluded the tour of Fujian, an aircraft carrier revolutionary to the Chinese Navy, but still a carrier lagging behind the US Nimitz or Ford. Those two are simply larger, with more parking space, more elevators and catapults, and ultimately able to generate more missions per day, which is the crucial metric of all aircraft carriers. Chinese TV ceremony footage ended with the addition of September footage of Air Wing's carrier sea trials on the Fujian, showing J-35, J-15 and KJ-600 taking off and landing. Those will make the backbone of Fujian's air wing. And indeed, the Fujian is shaping up to be the second most potent carrier type in the world by a long shot, after the US Ford and Nimitz of course.